Welcome back. Time to find out what we got wrong and what we missed from TV's Andy Levy at the Red Eye News Deck. Hey, Andy.
Tom, he introed Lewis by saying he's Puerto Rican. I'll ask him if his ancestors are still having dance battles with the Jets.
Yeah.
That is just straight up racist, man.
What? Yeah. That's American history, Andy.
Lewis, I do not apologize for myself because I did not say it. I apologize on behalf of Tom.
Andy, when you're a Jet, you're the swinginest thing.
You're a Jet all the way.
Yeah.
Lukewarm endorsements. Tucker, you said of Graham saying that Cruz won't destroy the party, of Lindsey Graham saying that yeah, Trump will destroy Lindsey Graham's party. That is why, as much as I don't like Trump, I don't feel bad at all for the GOP being in full panic mode.
Right. Well, that's the point. I mean, parties need to change to reflect the views of their voters, and when they don't, they get blown up.
Yeah. And it's about that time.
Yes, it is.
Gavin, you said you're happy to support Cruz if Trump doesn't make it. You think a lot of Trump supporters agree with you?
No, and that's a real problem. I don't know what's going to happen to their votes if Trump doesn't make it, but the entire right wing is the most fractured political group in American history. I love them all. I'm a hippie on the right. Libertarians, even the evangelicals, I want to smooch them.
They probably don't want that.
Yeah, I was going to say. Lewis, you said this race reminds you of Batman versus Superman, and there's no winner here, and that you can't wait for Justice League.
Yeah.
If we can have race and gender neutral casting, is Hillary Clinton cyborg?
I think that Hillary Clinton is the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, okay. So
she's always angry.
You're jumping over to Marvel. All right. I don't know if we can do that. Tom, you asked if Paul Ryan is Aquaman. I think he needs to grow the beard back first.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I think that's why he shaved it, so he could be Aquaman.
No, Aquaman has a beard, man.
Aquaman has a beard?
Of course.
What's her name?
Really?
Whoa! Sorry. I've always suspected it.
Aquaman is happily married. Leave him alone. Tucker, you said Ben Carson went after his mom with a hatchet.
Yeah.
It was a hammer.
It was some sort of tool that he was employing as a weapon.
I also remember the best part of that story was that people came out and said, no, he didn't really do that. And Carson accused them of trying to smear him.
I am a psychopath.
Saying that he didn't attack his mom with a hammer.
I'm dangerous.
Yeah, he literally used the word. He said it's a smear campaign.
It's a way worse way to die, by hammer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah. Is a clean slate ticket a good idea for the GOP? First of all, can we all agree that Jazz Shaw, who wrote the Hot Air article, has a very cool name, but also sounds like a bad guy from Oliver Stone's JFK?
Exactly.
Clay Shaw's demented cousin.
Yeah, exactly. Jazz Shaw. Did you ever go by Jazz Shaw? Tucker, I'm kind of with you on this. I think the GOP is going to find itself in huge trouble if Trump is close to 1,237 delegates and they give the nomination to someone else. I think they're asking for trouble.
Well, it's totally reckless and insane, and it'll leave lasting wounds. They think the worst outcome is Hillary wins. The worst outcome is, like, they prove it's not a democracy. That's a bad thing.
Yeah. I also feel like it'd be pretty easy for the Democrats to campaign against someone who didn't even run in the primaries.
It last happened in 1968 when the Democrats gave it to Hubert Humphrey, who won not a single primary or vote, and look what happened.
Yeah. He became president, right?
After the riots.
Yeah. Joanne, you suggested that Trump might run as an independent if he doesn't get the nomination. I don't think he'll be able to get on the ballot in most states at that point.
I don't understand that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's something I heard earlier on another show. Do you think he'll run as a third party?
I don't think logistically he'd be able to. I could be wrong.
Good. Great. I appreciate your input.
Yeah. All right. Glad to give it. By the way, on Friday, John Kasich said that the Monday after Super Bowl should be a national holiday, so I am now Team Kasich.
Okay.
Just so we're clear on that. Gavin, you said we don't need more than two parties because there are only two types of people, the ones who want to bother other people and the people who just want to be left alone.
Yes.
The problem is that right now, neither party wants to leave other people alone.
Well, out of the two parties, the goal of the right is to shrink the government and leave people alone.
They say that, but they don't really mean it.
I think that's the one thing they have in common, and that's the one thing we have to focus on. We all got here because we all want to be left alone.
Yeah. All right. Gary Johnson, 2016. The Caucasian shirt. Tucker, you said you actually are Caucasian.
Yeah. Well, that's what my parents
that,
told me. I haven't checked. I haven't done Ancestry.com, but I think I'm at least part Caucasian.
All right. This is weird to me because Bomani Jones, he says, so to have a problem with the logo of this, you would have to have a problem with the Indians. But if you're quiet about the Indians and you got something to say about my shirt, then it's time for introspection. whatever. But as Gavin pointed out, no white person is ever going to care about a shirt that says Caucasian. And what Jones left out was the possibility that you could have no problem with his shirt, but still have a problem with the Indians logo, which is kind of the standard argument that there's a difference.
He's a moron.
I don't know enough about him to make a judgment.
He thought about this for 9 seconds and went, seems good.
Yeah. Pennsylvania Republican wants to flat fund schools. Tom, you said the Philadelphia Inquirer obtained the leaked email, printed a few choice lines, and the medieval crusade against the arts, which was the headline, was born.
Yeah.
Sort of, but not really. The headline in the Inquirer's news story was Harrisburg GOP begins budget strategizing.
Yes.
Not quite as inflammatory.
Well, they printed it, and then a columnist in the same newspaper.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't think you can blame the Philly Inquirer for something a columnist did.
Wow, busted!
That's
You're on
news.
Budsman. You're on budzing hard.
Isn't that what a paper is? An amalgam of its columnists?
Right. I hate when people attack an entire organization for the actions of one
No,
person.
Andy, I'm saying this was the whole point. This is how it's done. It starts legit. It's a conspiracy. They write the article that's filled with facts, those things I can't stand facts, as you know.
Yeah.
And then the columnist runs with it and creates a think piece, and that's what spreads around. They're all working together.
Oh, okay. So this was by design.
Oh, yeah.
It's like watching your parents argue. I'm uncomfortable. Are you?
Wow.
I am uncomfortable, and I agree.
Exactly.
I'm
They
on
should
mom's
get a
side.
divorce.
By the way, also, this is literally one guy in a GOP caucus of 100 that they're making this big deal about.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's stupid. Lewis, you asked how many poets there actually are in Philadelphia. I found a 2015 Philly Voice headline that reads, 7 poets keeping the rhythmic tradition alive in Philadelphia. So I guess 7.
Okay, that's more. That's 6 more than there should be. In
Absolutely.
fact, I don't blame the Philly paper. I blame the entire city. I say burn it to the ground. I'm attacking
We
Philly.
did
I'm coming
today
after
at
you.
this
That's
Matt
some brotherly
Stadium.
love.
You
right
sound like
there.
you're from Philly.
No, I have an ex-roommate that I hated from Philly.
Oh, okay.
And he's
We all
watching right
do,
now.
yeah.
Is he? You want to give him a shout out by name?
No,
Okay, good for you.
it's one of my misdemeanors.
I love that. He's like, I don't want to name my roommate, but I just threatened to burn a city to the ground.
I am done.
Oh, thank you, Andy.